Hey guys, welcome to Team Call Tuesday. It is June 16th and I'm so fired up about the conversation we're going to have tonight because we're going to be talking all about MBF, which you guys know Lenita and I are currently in the test group for that. For anyone who might be watching this later and might be new to the team, if you don't know what MBF or MBFA is, it stands for Muscle Burns Fat and Muscle Burns Fat Advanced, and it's our brand new program that's launching in July for Beachbody, and it's literally everything. So tonight I'm going to go through a series of information. You're probably going to want to take notes. You will have access to all of this stuff. There's a training in the Beachbody Champions page. If you're not in there, let me know. I'll get you added in. Beachbody Champions page, it's like a plethora of knowledge. Beachbody Corporate puts it together, and there's like live power hours that basically other coaches just guide you through how to work this business to get results. There is information for new products and programs that are launching. They always do a training on new programs that are launching. Just basically everything that you need to know. It's a really cool place to hang out. And then also, if you're not following the Team Beachbody 411 page, there's a ton of information on there. And that's also where our Monday morning national wake-up call is. And I love that page simply because you can literally share some of this stuff. I will say, let me caution you guys on this. I am not a card stock share. So what do I mean by that? I don't want you to go to the Team Beachbody Champions page and just share cardstock stuff. I want you to take a nice picture of yourself and I want you to post it, or I want you to go to like the MBF landing page and get a transformation picture. In our team page, there's an entire album dedicated to MBF transformations. So I just think it's kind of salesy when we share like just cardstock stuff. We want to be sharing authentically. We want to be sharing why we're excited about things, why we're doing things, all of that. And that starts really just with checking, and sharing our hearts. Okay. So if you haven't also checked out like the sizzle video, which is basically just like, it tells you the high level overview of what the program is. You can find that on the Beachbody Champion or the Team Beachbody 411 page. If you just scroll through, you'll see it. I share those in like challenge groups, stuff like that. But it'll basically answer, like if somebody was like, well, what's it like? You can check that out. But tonight, I want you to take notes. I want you to ask questions. I'm going to ask Lenita just a couple questions since she's in the test group too. And this is her first test group. She earned that spot. So new coaches, let me just tell you this. If within the first 6 months of your business, you hit Success Club, which means you help a minimum of 3 people get started in this business, you can earn your own spot in the next test group for whatever next program Beachbody comes out with, which we don't know what it is yet. But with Summit coming up next month, I'm sure they're going to have lots of really exciting announcements. So if you're in your first, second, third, fourth, you want to try to earn and spot into one of those groups. They've never done that before. It's like the most exciting thing ever. Lindsay just went through a test group with 10 rounds, and then Lenita earned her spot in this one. And I have no idea how I landed my spot in it, but corporate picked 15 people outside of the Success Club earners, and I happen to be one of them, so I am fired the frick up. So, okay. Before we go into this, you guys, I want to tell you some crazy changes that are like, I had no idea that this was going to happen, but I was on a training last week in the roundtable, which is just for like the 5 stars and above, and Kim Carver announced this, and my jaw literally dropped. So currently we have 2 nutrition programs, right? We have Ultimate Portion Fix and we have To Be Mindset. Everyone basically gets an option to choose what they want to do. You do have to purchase those programs separately. They come with lots of tools, which include the color-coded portion containers, or the To Be Mindset water bottle, or the tracking guide, whatever. You access it all digitally, like you watch it online. There's different series of videos, but like, let me tell you this, if you don't already know this, if you do not have your nutrition in check, it doesn't matter how much you work out. You won't get the results that you desire. I'm sure that everyone on this call can testify for that, right? You go through a program and you kind of sort of do the meal plan, so you kind of sort of get results. I just told you guys, I'll eat freaking a cookie, or, you know, like, but when you're 100% on point with your nutrition, you will get the most killer results. That's why people lose 50, 60, 100, 200 pounds with our programs, because they're sticking with nutrition. They're making the changes. They're not depriving themselves, because if you look at our nutrition plans, you get to eat really amazing foods. You don't have to, like, they'll give you a recipe for chocolate chip cookies that are approved, right? Our Shakeology tastes like a freaking Wendy's Frosty when it's made correct. So why I'm telling you guys all this is currently you have to pay for those programs. Starting July 7th with MBF, they're freaking adding in both programs, you guys. So both programs, digital access, they're not changing the price on it. They're not taking away commissions on it. You are literally getting it with the MBF challenge pack. So this is literally going to be the program that you need to be helping everyone get started. I'm like watching your guys' faces. I'm scrolling through, and those that have been with us for a while are like, holy crap. Yes, so serious. It's just so much value, because it's like, okay, do I ask my customer to buy the ultimate portion fix, or do I ask them to buy, you know, To Be Mindset? And man, I feel bad asking them because they just spent $160 and now there's another $60 for them to even get that. Now they get it included, digital access. The other thing is, we just introduced the Mindset membership, and I can't remember what the other one is. What's it called, Autumn's? Okay, anyways, they're like, it's extra access for those programs, where they give you like the monthly fix. Thank you, Leah. Where they give you like special recipes that aren't shared with anyone for like 4 months at a time. They also will answer questions for you. Like, it's basically just a little bit more mentoring from the nutritionist. And right now it's currently free for your first month. And then after month 1, it's $20 a month per subscription. Now they're putting those together, and it's called Nutrition Plus. And so you're basically getting both of those for $20 instead of 2 for $40. And it's just so much value. Like, I think Beachbody is just figuring out that, like, this is the ultimate solution. And I guarantee this is going to be such a game changer, number 1, in your business. Number 2, we're going to have so many people getting better results, because they're not going to just be kind of sort of doing the nutrition. They're literally going to be getting the most epic results. And so if you right now are like, you know, I haven't really dialed in my nutrition and I don't know, get excited, because starting the 7th, you'll have that option. We'll have to do a little bit of digging and see how that works with other like packages. But I know with the MBF, which if they want to get started on the 7th, they need to sign up as a coach, which I think everyone should sign up as a coach, because they're going to get the 25% discount. Even if they don't want to work the business, they're going to gain us, the community, which is like, for me, it's why I stayed here. It's like the best thing ever. They're going to get access to, you know, our team page. They're going to get access to all of our groups, all the things. And yes, there is a $15 coaching fee per month. But if you think about the value that's packed into that fee, you get the 25% discount. So it's already, for Shakeology, it's like a $22 savings. But like, I think when I add Energize to like new coaches signing up, when I add that to their basket, instead of it being $49 for them, it becomes $27. That's a no freaking brainer, right? And so always leading with the coach opportunity. And I know people are like, ooh, coach, I don't know about that. Don't let that intimidate you. Don't let that intimidate them. Break it down for them and say, hey, if you don't like the word coach, let's call you a VIP client, right? And you're going to get all the benefits. But the cool thing about being a coach is if you know, have a friend or family member or somebody's following along in your journey, you're going to be able to get them a $50 friend bonus, right? So anytime that somebody signs up with you as a coach and signs up with a challenge pack, that's $50, right? So if you help 3 people in a month, you're paying for your product already. And your $15, right? So always lead with those things. So again, guys, that starts, and they're changing the name of the monthly fix and the Alana's thing. I can't think of that now. And it's going to be called Nutrition Plus membership. Okay. And our nutrition app, the Nutrition Plus app, will eventually go away and be like moved into BOD, but right now they're just kind of working out all the things that they have currently. So eventually that will phase out, but currently we still do have that, which is so funny because just being 100% honest, you guys, I've been doing 2B Mindset for 2 years. And so now I've been like leaning back into my containers a little bit for for this program. And I was like, how the hell do I track without using the 21-day fix thing? And then I had it downloaded for 3 weeks and couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, how is everyone tracking? And like, they're getting to 0 at the end of the day. So I just had to go play around. Don't be afraid to play around, but also don't be afraid to ask questions, because one thing that you'll learn on our team is a closed mouth don't get fed. And there's nothing stupid about a question, right? So feel free to just ask questions, all the things. This is a community where you learn and you grow. Okay. So again, that is coming on July 7th. So key benefits of that is the value of the challenge or completion pack would be a no-brainer for someone, right? Like, it's literally a freaking no-brainer. It is the total solution. We're committed to providing our coaches as well as our clients with the ultimate solution to get the results. And they're not taking any extra money away from you on the commission front, and you're not having to ask people for more money. So it's freaking amazing. Okay. Let me get back to here. Okay, so let's talk about MBF and MBFA. And I don't know if Beachbody's changing it completely, but we've been asked to stop calling it #MBF and #MBFA. I don't know if they're going to change that before it launches. I think there was like something, I don't know. We're just being told not to. So that's why I'm not calling it hashtag. Okay. So some of the things that you need to know is this program is intense. I had to giggle the other day because I was talking with one of the girls on our team, and she posted that she was going to do 6 weeks of the work. And then I was like, hey, I just want to give you a heads up. 6 weeks. I saw you're going to do 6 weeks of the work challenge group. Super awesome. But MBF is launching, and I think you should really freaking do it. And she was like, oh, I'll just do them both. And I was like, oh, that's like laughable. Like, I love you. You're so ambitious, but this program's freaking hard. And 6 weeks of the work is freaking hard. And so doing those together, you're like insane. I'm not saying people can't do it. I'm just saying you're going to have to eat 10 million calories because, again, if you're not fueling your body properly, you're not going to get the results. People kill themselves at the gym and never get the results because they think that they have to eat less, when really they should be eating more good food and fueling their body. So really caution people. I would encourage them to do one program at a time. I really would. There's people who do hybrid programs, but if you sit down with our trainers or people who are like incredibly fit, like Becky, they're going to tell you, don't do that. Right? Okay. So, I came into this program, obviously not knowing I was going to get asked to be in the test group, but not really knowing what to expect. I feel like Beachbody is so dang innovative and constantly just bringing us the best things. And I felt really connected to this program as soon as they announced it was going to be launched during Super Saturday because of Megan. Because Megan was at our team retreat last year and she spent the entire weekend with us, and she freaking made up her own workouts because she owns a gym and she killed us. But also she's just so humble and down to earth, and I was really excited to go into it. And what I love about her as a trainer is she literally walks you through how to do things. And you know how in some programs the trainers stop midway through and they're like talking to you and you're like, of course you're talking because you didn't finish the workout and I'm freaking dying over here. She literally does moves with us, which is like insane. Okay. So, you're also I was gonna have my bod ropes, but they're in my car. You're gonna get these little things called bod ropes, and when I thought about bod ropes, I thought it was just like a jump rope, but it's like little handheld jump ropes like this long with weights at the end. And you're like moving, jumping in the same way as a jump rope. My husband, every time he's like, move it like a jump rope. Don't just move your arms. So they're not as easy as you think. You're like hand coordination, like one arm's doing this, one arm's doing that. And she teaches you how to do these crazy moves with them. Basically, it reminds me of CrossFit because you're like, go, 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 go with intervals. And then she'll stop you for a second and then it's go, 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 go. So it's really, really, really good as far as like the mix of weight training and cardio. I will caution you and tell you, yes, with music. So she does the workouts to the beat of the music, and the music is really good. It's so good. I will caution you and tell you, it is not like, in my humble opinion, and Lenita can correct me if she's seen something different, this isn't a tremendous weight dropping program, but you will scorch some inches. Like, I was watching that video that I was doing yesterday for Diesel Nation, and I had that red jumper on, and I was like, dang, my shoulders look so good. And like, I hate leg day, but my legs look really freaking good. I'm losing inches in my weight. It's a legit program. It's so dang good. So people tend to get frustrated with the scale. I want to caution you and just let you know, you probably won't see a huge drastic, but that's why before and after pictures are so critical. That's why measurements are so critical, and you're going to want to encourage and challenge your clients. Okay? The next thing is, guys, I would be preparing for this right now. So either going through the 21-day fix or going through, a couple rounds of clean week, or going for whatever program you're doing, like give it your all, because you're going to you can jump into it, but I don't want you to think that like this is a beginner's program. It's not. It's an intermittent program. And I've been thinking about getting an Apple Watch or a Fitbit just so I can see how many calories I'm burning every day, because literally you're drenched in freaking sweat. And Saturdays, Megan would work out with us. So, when you're with your trainer, you always work out a little bit harder. And I'm like cussing at her, like, what are you doing? But it's really freaking good. So some of the questions that we've gotten was, is there going to be a sample workout? There is. So I want you guys to get prepared for that, because on the 29th, there's going to be a sample workout for MBF. And then on July 20th, there's going to be a sample workout for MBFA, which you'll already be in the MBF, right? Because that launches on the 7th, and the program goes for 21 days. And I love that they broke it down into these sections, because sometimes you're like, oh, shoot, 6 weeks, that's so long. But if you're like, it's 21 days and you do it twice, right? I plan on doing this program 2 to 3 times before I transition into anything else, only because it's like so freaking fire, and I've already gotten such good results. I want to keep going for those. Okay. Next thing is there going to be a base, deluxe, and a mega pack option? So currently we have deluxe, mega, and base programs. They're going to simplify things for us. So we're now only going to have a base and a deluxe. We're not going to have that mega pack that we've always had. So just to caution you for your clients, they're just taking that option out and they're simplifying it for us. So next thing is, will coaches have access to the program during the entire coach window? So if you've been through an early upgrade purchase before, you know how sometimes they don't drop everything. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be dropping this daily. The new workout comes out every single day. And that's what they've done for us in the test group. And for us in the test group, we actually have to like put in a password and stuff. And sometimes they forget to unlock the right workout. So this will be good though. And they're not going to be taken down like they have in previous. I think it was like, Sean Week, stuff like that. They would take down the workouts. So does MBF VIP include MBFA? Yes. This is a program that you're not purchasing separately. It's a program that's designed to do together. So both programs go hand in hand. So you do first 21 days and then you roll directly into the next 21 days. Like people are like, oh, well, can I do like a 3-day refresh in between it? No, you're literally just going Sunday is you have active recovery. So it's 7 days, guys. And don't skip the active recovery. I've always skipped those. And I was like, I'm not going to skip it this time. It's legit. And you're like, I thought this was recovery. So, but I promise you, like the stretching feels so good. And if you're not currently drinking Recover, girls, order it. You need it. It literally, I was not a drink Recover every single day type of person. And now I'm like, yeah, we can't run out of stock on that again. Okay. Cause it's like a must. And my personal favorite is the orange. and I just stick it in the freezer. Oh, Leah doesn't like it, her face. It's so good. I stick it in the freezer. Like I mix it before my workout, and then it's almost like a slushie. So it's super freaking good. Okay. So like I said, overview of the program. It's 3 weeks long. And it's designed to be done back to back. It's seven days a week. So it's 42 workouts total. Okay. The workouts range from 25 to 40 minutes long. In MBF, they're about 20 to 20 or 25 to 27 minutes long. And then once you get into MBFA, it goes to you look at the screen and you're like 40 minutes, really? I don't want to do that. And you feel that extra 10 minutes. You're like, okay, I'm literally gasping for air. Like I have not gasped for air in a program like I have like this in a really long time. I think Shift Shop was like this and the work is like this, but like, you're like, what the actual F is going on and how is she doing this to us, right? She didn't have a modifier. Here's why. She's filmed her entire program from her living room, you guys. She's been on quarantine too. They couldn't record. So literally everything that we did in the test group was from Megan's house. So it's super intimate. And so she didn't have a modifier. So because we had access to Megan, I asked a lot of freaking questions because if you guys know, this arm does not extend any farther than that. And there was just really hard moves that I just couldn't do, like some of the inchworms or some of the things with weights. Like it was really freaking hard. She introduces you to moves like you have a weight and you're like a sledgehammer. Like it's so good. Like I'm obsessed. Also, just remember that the program is set to the beat of music and you are going to need light, medium, and heavy dumbbells. So if you need to invest in some weights, I would try to do that. I think stores are probably getting them stocked up. I know Dick's has opened back up and Big Five and all those. Amazon's shipping has been a lot faster now. And then bod ropes will come with your program. Okay. So that is that. Let me just see if there's anything else. If you want to get a more detailed training, you can go into Beachbody Champions page and go through all of that as well. Megan is the best. There will be an introduction video where she kind of introduces who she is, how she found, you know, a passion for fitness. Her story is really stinking cool. If you haven't watched the 20s, which is Beachbody's virtual reality, and if you can find it on Beachbody On Demand, you might want to start watching it and just start talking about the program now, you guys. Talk about that your coach is in a test group or that you have people from your team in a test group. Talk about the results that you're seeing. Talk about that you're excited to work with a new trainer that you haven't experienced before. Do a round of clean week. It's 7 days. You'll experience her. You'll get to see her personality. Go watch the 20s. Binge watch it. You binge watch Netflix, right? Go do this and connect it. And then just sharing stuff with people. I'm not saying go vomit Beachbody, but you can internalize these things just like you would go shout out your favorite nail technician or your favorite hairdresser or your favorite perfume or whatever. You're gonna go shout out Beachbody like this, right? Just like you would do those things. You're constantly giving recommendations for all those other things. Do it for this as well. She also gives you movement 101. So she's gonna show you how to do those hard moves. She's gonna show you what they should look like. One of the things that she tells us in it is bridge reps. So she's literally like, if you're tired, modify it, but I don't want you to do garbage reps because that's not going to get you the results in it. The other thing that she's constantly saying, let me grab my water bottle, is despite all the obstacles, and I had these made for Juanita and I for our water bottles, but it's so true. Like, look at the time that we're in right now, right? We've literally been, most of us been home for 10,000 weeks in 2020, right? We are in like the hardest time I think our generation has seen as a country, with all the adversity and all the struggles and the political stuff. Like, it's hard, right? So you were homeschooling your kids probably. Like, it's just been, people have been laid off. And so what an epic thing, despite all the obstacles, I actually have some really cool swag coming. They did some test group stuff, so I'm super pumped for that. But it's an incredible freaking program. Okay, so when we launch this, it will be $20 off all challenge packs. So that's normally what Beachbody does when a new program starts. And then anyone who started in the month of June, you're going to get a 50% discount code for half off of your purchase, right? So if you get the, you know, the basic pack, that's, let me see what the basic pack is. I want to say it's like, I think it's like $50 or $60. You would pay half of that. Or if you do a completion pack, it would be half of the $130, right? And then also, if you're a new coach, remember that you get those 3 coupon codes for $10 off. So on already an amazing sale, you can offer people an additional $10 off to get started with you, okay? Steph had a question. Let's see. Will the summer sale go away? I don't know the answer to that. They don't tell us those things. So right now I would really take advantage of what it is because it's 140. I wouldn't see MBF coming out less than 140. I think it'll probably be 160 because the normal price is 180, just to be perfectly honest with you. I could be wrong. Let me just double check my stuff. Yeah, so the promo will be 160 because the off promo is 180. And then the completion pack will be 130. And they can choose either the performance line or the ultimate portion, or Shakeology. What am I talking about? And then just remember that comes starting June 7th. It's going to come with those nutrition stuff. So that's really freaking cool. Like, I think we are partnered with the most innovative, intuitive, listening, compassionate company. And our CEO is just so freaking awesome. So a couple things to just take note on June, and I'll share these in the team page as they come about, but June 30th, there's going to be a live training with Megan in the champions page where she's going to be talking about the program. We'll probably also get the opportunity as a team to have a call with her. Since we are an elite team, they always offer those calls to us. We'll probably partner with another team and do that. July 2nd, Megan's going to go live in the Team Beachbody 411 page, so another opportunity to hear from her. July 6th, she's going to be on the National Wake Up Call. And then July 7th is coach launch, and then I think it's the 27th is customer launch. Also want you guys to be aware, our virtual summit, which normally is not virtual, we're normally in person for summit, but because of all the COVID stuff, we're not. That is July 16th through the 18th. There are key dates, which I will continue to share with you guys. But if you wanted to look before, just check the FAQ for virtual summit. That there'll be times to listen. I have no idea what's going on with it, but I know that there's lots of people who are putting together different presentations. I know Christina and Autumn were just we're just doing a workout for a super workout. So I'm sure there's going to be that. I know Diesel Nation, our team is doing, we're still doing our red dress stuff. The leaders on our team, we've put together some awesome videos. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm sure it's going to be fabulous. So lots of really exciting stuff coming. And for those of you guys that are new on the team, when I refer to Diesel Nation, that's our upline team, right? That's like our mama team. Becky and Christina are the founders of that, and they're incredible. Mindy Hoard's my coach, and then Becky is her coach. So it's like one level, and you guys fall under me. So there's product toolkits in the back office. And again, you guys, Google is your best friend. When I started building this business, I literally would Google everything. Like, how do I get to Emerald? How do I send someone a link to get started with me? How do I get to Diamond? How do I earn my first $1,000? Like, I literally Googled everything just because I wanted to know. And I was like, do not take this. I just didn't feel like, I was like, oh, I don't want to bother my coach. I'll just figure it out myself. You're not bothering me. You can ask all the questions. I do prefer that if you have a question that might benefit someone else, you post it in the team page, simply because somebody else will probably have the same question and will be learning from you. Okay. And then let's see. There's going to be challenge group guides. So if you're like, I don't even know how to run a challenge group, like I don't even know where I would start, Beachbody provides all that information to us, you guys. Like you don't have to come up with it. You don't have to be that creative. They do it for you. But obviously what I like to do is I like to tweak it and put my own flair on it. I don't personally use those guides anymore, but say I was going on vacation and knew I needed to disconnect, I could literally go in there, copy and paste every single post and schedule it, and it would be up there and posting without me needing to do that. Okay. What else? Okay. I don't know that I have anything else. I'm sure that there'll something else come on because I can talk forever. You guys know that. But I wanted Lanita to share because, number one, she's in the test group. This is her first test group, and she has been freaking crushing this program. Despite all the obstacles, and Homegirls had some stuff come up, she's showing up, she's getting results, and I just want her just to take some time to, share. Lanita, if you want to unmute yourself and just share what your favorite part of going through this program has been.
Hi guys, I'm hiding in my vehicle so my children don't, interrupt. So I just love the community of the program, that we're all doing it together, and being in a test group is the ultimate dream, being with Beachbody, because you're able to talk to nutritionists, your trainer, ask all the questions. She does work out with us every Saturday, which I don't know if I'm supposed to leak that. Oops, but it's pretty amazing. And honestly, like obviously having my coach being able to be in it with me was also a dream. So I feel just duly blessed with both of that, being able to earn my spot and then having my coach be brought into it with me as well. So yeah.
So to, new coaches who are either on the call or might be watching this call later, what would your advice be for becoming a success starter? Like it sounds intimidating, to help, those first 3 people. Who would you encourage them to reach out to? What does that look like?
I would encourage you, obviously, to reach out to your warm market, your friends, your family. Most of my first coaches are my siblings and my mom, spouse, things like that. And so they really helped me get to the Success Club starter, and just communicating with your family, like, hey, if I can fill one more spot this month, would you help me out? And in return, they end up, really loving the products. And so all my family is working out, drinking Shakeology, drinking Energize. So, I mean, it's a win for all of us.
Perfect. And what do you feel like has been your biggest area of transformation on your body so far that you've noticed?
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have hated my legs since I was a little girl. It was brought to my attention that my mother had big legs and that I would grow to have them. So I've always just, hated them, but being able to slip on a pair of boots, not that it's the season for them, but being able to fit them on my calves is amazing. I've also noticed a lot of definition in my shoulders and arms, another problem area for me. So really it's been my entire body though.
I love it. It's so good. And she's right. Going through it, having her in there has been so fun. Just dude, I need to work out. Tell me to work out. Because I'm not always motivated, you guys. I don't always love to work out. So sometimes it's like, hey, can we jump on a Zoom and press play together? And it was super cool because I went to Nevada this weekend and we actually got to work out in person together. We went hiking right before we started the test group, but for 5 weeks we've been working out on our own. So that's been really cool. And just to see the changes in our body, and we're not immune to being nothing changed this week. And it's no, go take the picture. I don't want to take the picture. No, go take the picture and let's see measurements, and I promise you, you're going to see a change. And then you're like, oh shoot, okay, I did change. My body did. I do feel, now that I see these pictures, like my waist does look different, right? And so that's why it's so important, number one, to stay committed and leaned into the community, because we're here for one another, and there's so many of us. Sometimes it's hard. Like if you recluse and just, pull yourself out of it. I personally, sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't heard from Leah in a while. I better text her, right? So if you're engaged and you're plugged in, you're going to get better results, because you have people who are cheering you on, who are keeping you accountable, who want you to be successful. And we'll all start this program together at the same time. So we'll have like one big test group. If you guys would like, I've been thinking, I like to do stuff with Diesel Mates, but sometimes I like to do it on our own, only because if we put people in a group with 600 other people, they can get lost, right? And so if we did our own info group where we, have 2 to 3 posts that go up every single day leading up into this program, so we could kick it off maybe next Monday. That would give us 2 weeks before it launched. And literally every day I'll just post something in there, and we will it'll be a free info group, right? And then we can get people plugged in and excited about it, so that when it launches, we can get them started. Okay. So even if somebody wants to get started right now that's brand new, we can still get them started. We'll get them started with, 2 rounds of clean week, or get them through the 21-day fix. And then they can use that 50% coupon to get enrolled after. But if you guys want, I'll work on that, and I'll get us plugged into an info group and get us started there. There's already, let me just show you guys, there's already some graphic or some transformations from the official test group. So these are after like 9. So Lanita and I will have a good solid 8 weeks, I think, before this launches. They just told us that we're going to be able to continue doing the workouts, so that's exciting. They weren't sure.
Mel, we can't hear you.
I can't hear her either.
Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Lenita.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, we're here.
Can you hear me?
Nope, you're frozen. I mean, we can hear you, but you're totally frozen.
Can you hear me now? Tell me if it changes, guys. I'm gonna walk outside. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this any better?
Yes.
No?
We can hear you, but can't see you.
Ugh, so frustrating. Can you guys hear me now? Is this better?
No.
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 Yes? No? No? Yeah?
No.
Is it better? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so annoying. Yeah?
Yes.
Better.
Yes?
Yes.
Are we good?
It's
Yeah,
like by
holy
the time
smokes.
you hear what we're saying, you've already moved.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just sit right here and you can hear.
No. Can't hear you.
Or no?
Negative. Kinda. In and out.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap up our. Can you hear me now? How about now? Hello? No?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the team call. I don't have a lot more for you guys. Ask any and all questions that you guys might have. I'm gonna get us the info group started. I'll drop it in the team page within the next couple of days, so you guys can start getting people. I'll have Marco make some graphics for your stories.
And I'll also send you, or just go into the albums and check out the transformations, because you can start sharing those now. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll have our 6-week progress pictures on Monday for you guys. Okay? All right, guys, I'm so excited about this program. It's literally the best. I can't wait for you guys to experience it. Lenita, thank you for being brave and sharing.
Of course.
But yeah, love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Love you. Bye.